I'm gonna get you tonight because you let me down, brother.
No, I'm not.
You did. I don't give what you do. You let me down. I don't care if you're gonna play 100%. I'll get you, buddy. Cry about that.
What'd she do? She did her job! Go home if you don't know how to play the game!
Hey! What is that? Come on, guys! You're killing me! Red Gold can see this crap!
Zach, what is your problem?
It's all right, buddy. It's all right.
Look at all this cool stuff you get to wear. I'll help you, okay? No. Zach.
It's gonna be fun, big guy. Come on, buddy.
You have no right to touch him! That is crazy! That is crazy!
This youth football coach might win the prize for being the biggest jerk. Saturday in Northern California, the coach runs onto a football field and strikes a player. Now, he is charged with child abuse.
They're out of control, and they're not fighting over World Cup soccer. We're talking a Little League football game.
Where are you two from?
At a T-ball game for 5- and 6-year-olds, parents disputing an umpire's call rushed the field, creating an all-out brawl that eventually drew the police.
What'd she do? She did her job! Go home if you don't know how to play the game!
911, do you have an emergency?
Yes, I do. We have a game that has gone out of control, and the team is beating up on another team. So
Brotzman has had his share of glory. He's the all-time leading scorer in Boise State and WAC history. As the Broncos' regular punter, he was also the one who completed a pass for a first down on a fake punt that set up Boise's game-winning touchdown against TCU in last year's Fiesta Bowl. But last Friday against Nevada, a new legacy emerged. 2 missed field goals, both from short distance, and the first after a miracle pass to put the then unbeaten team in a position for a win at the end of regulation. Brotzman did not comment after the game, but this past week he did agree to speak with our own Tom Rinaldi in this exclusive interview.
You got a lot of things right on you just with one snap and kick. It's pretty much a kicker's dream to kick a last-second field goal to win a game.
That was the situation for senior kicker Kyle Brotzman Friday night, as he faced a 26-yarder with 2 seconds left in regulation to preserve a perfect season and keep his team's national championship hopes alive.
And now it comes down to the right foot of Kyle Brotzman.
I honestly thought I had hit it straight, and then I looked up and it was selling to the right, and I was just like, that's probably not gonna work.
No good!
I just kind of dropped, just couldn't believe it.
Heading to overtime, Brotzman tried to forget what just happened.
It's a tough thing to just try to block that last kick out when it was more than 2 minutes ago that you had just missed a game-winning kick.
When Boise's first possession stalled, he came out again.
I thought about that last kick a little bit too much, to be honest. I think that was still in the back of my mind, and I didn't want to fail again.
When your foot struck the ball,
I knew it wasn't going in.
This is turning into a disaster for Brotzman.
Brotzman never got a third chance.
It's good! The Boise dream is over!
When you got into the locker room and got to your locker, what was going through you?
I teared up, just the fact of, what I felt that I had costed the team. As far as a BCS game or whatever it was going to happen down the road. That was probably the most heartbreaking thing, was that I had let down all my teammates.
We love him to death. He's one of our boys. He's part of this family.
What will happen the next time you go out for a field goal?
Same routine. Get a little jog out there, take steps back, lean back, and keep my head down a little bit longer, and put it right through the uprights.
There have been a lot of news reports about the taunts and threats made toward Brotzman after the game, but the outpouring has been mostly supportive. The Facebook fan page, The Bronco Nation Loves Kyle Brotzman, has received more than 31,000 likes as of Tuesday night.
It was a much shorter run for Billy Gillispie at Kentucky than anyone could have imagined. But going to the NIT, ending the 17-year run of going to the NCAA tournament last year, going 18-13, that's not winning by Kentucky standards, but he's only been there a couple of years. Dick, it seems like this decision was almost based as much about how Kentucky wants its coach to be, how they want them to interact with people and with the media, style of play, as it was winning.
Well, you know, Reese, part of that job is really to be involved with the community, to get out to all the local clubs and part of the community, but it's also obviously there to win. I mean, you think of Tubby Smith, averaged about 26 to 27 wins a year, and it was never enough. They have the most passionate fans in all of basketball, but some of them get really outrageous in their demands. However, in defense of Billy Gillispie, I will say this. I think it's very tough in evaluating a guy in a 2-year period. I think a guy wins 40 games in 2 years. I don't know all the ins and outs, what happened within the community. They give you all the resources to win. Their practice facilities are unbelievable. You better be able to win basketball games. 3, be able to handle a practice session and all the strategic moves that have to be made. I mean, it's a total demand. Kentucky is one of the most demanding college jobs in America, whether it be football. I put it up there like with football at Notre Dame.
Well, I mean, when you look at Kentucky, in order to be a successful coach, obviously you got to win basketball games.